Hey everybody out there, this is Pastor Forh Speaks. I am so glad to be with you today with another day or another word of empowerment. Listen, today I want to talk to you about overcoming obstacles. You all know that obstacle like change is inevitable. They're going to come. They're going to happen. If you're in pursuit of success, if you're in pursuit of significance, if you're in pursuit of great relationships, there will be some challenges along the way that will rear up their ugly heads and try to prevent you from going forward. These are obstacles. Obstacles in our lives are inevitable. But the question here today is, how do you overcome them? How do you even identify obstacles? Well, I want you to know that obstacle probably comes in two key forms. They are external or tangible, and they are also internal or intangible. What am I saying? The tangible ones are the ones that you can see, the ones that you can touch, the ones that you can identify in the physical. When you can handle those easily because they're right there. So you want to be able to identify those obstacles in your life that are physical, that are tangible. And when you do identify them, you want to come up against them with an authority that you can move them, or you can get around them, or you can go over them, or you can run right through them. Because guess what? Like any moment in time, they're also a temporary roadblock, and they can only be that and stay there longer than they ought if you let it. All right? So the second part of your ability to identify obstacle is that you must identify the intangible obstacles that are in your life. What are those? Those are the ones that are in your mind's eye. Those are the ones you cannot see. Those are the ones that function in your mental capacity. They are things that drive your confidence. They drive your self-esteem. They speak to your ability to do a thing or may challenge it. Most of us know that oftentimes when we come up against something that may be challenging to us, the first place an obstacle will show itself to be true is in our mind. And there the dialogue or the conversation begins. Listen to me. If the dialogue in your head is that you should, or the dialogue is in your head that you must, that conversation between the two will show up in a way that will eventually give you the outcome that you're looking for. I believe it this way. The shoulds in our life will only give us the ability to move with some hesitation, to move with some reservation. And as long as that's the way you're going forward, you won't accomplish the things you need to do, and you will find yourself getting caught up in a state of procrastination, in a state of inquietude. Just like we call intentions are different from actions. You can have 99 intentions, but one action is what shows that you were serious about moving in the direction you should go. The other part I'm talking about are the must. When you come up against obstacles, you got to have the mindset that I must overcome, that I must win. Must will give you the attitude and the resolve that you can kick down doors. You can jump over stuff. It will give you the mindset that nothing will hinder you from going forward, that this particular obstacle is something that is here to improve me, not to impair me. So let me find out the benefit of this. What lesson am I going to learn here? And once I get it, I begin to move forward. Obstacles are going to come, y'all. Obstacles are going to be a part of our daily life. But I want you to know today, your perspective has to change every time you come up with an obstacle. There will be some disruption in your life. And when those disruption comes, I am challenging you to go into your strategic mode, to go into and start assessing what the condition is, and then start to put things in position so that you can begin to move forward. Every obstacle is bound to be in your life, in your relationship, in your work, in your career, but it's how you perceive it. Listen, the event in your life plus your response to that event will always determine the outcome. I say it again. The event in your life plus the response to that event will determine the outcome. So you can already determine that you win before the event shows up, and you will always have the attitude to respond with a winner's mindset. So obstacles will cause you to create a mantra, and that mantra will say to you every day, no matter what I have to come up against, I win. That nothing will stop me, nothing will hinder me. No matter what life looks like, when an obstacle come up, I will have the tenacity and the attitude to believe that I win. That means no complacency. That means no reluctancy. That means no conformity. That means no inconsistency will prevent you from fulfilling your divine destiny. Obstacles are going to come. And when they do come, you need to have the mindset that this is not the time to rest. This is not the time to slow down. This is not the time to relish in my past glory. Why? Because I am called to fulfill a purpose in the earth realm. And life is moving me and calling me to get on board. So get on board. Take your place. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let that thing that's nudging at you, telling you you cannot be. Tell it back. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I have the mindset to overcome. Focus on the next step. Think about the future. See yourself abounding before you. The secret to finding success and achievement and significance is that you are focused and you're disciplined, is that you have the ability to remain confident in all your persistent pursuit. And this is what you're determined to do. And you are committed to learning new things throughout your journey. In the end, you win, because that's how you overcome obstacles. So I'm challenging each of you today to go out there and begin to tell yourself that I truly applying these things will help me to become all that God has called me to be. There is no mountain high. There is no challenge too big. There is no dilemma that I cannot overcome. And the way you overcome your obstacles, you have to confront them right where they are. So today, be empowered, go out there, face your challenges, and know that you win. And I promise you, you will. Pastor Forh from Forh Speak with a word of empowerment for you today. Be blessed.